Hello students, welcome back to our classroom. Our first chapter, Sensation and Response. In the last class, we discussed about receptor, stimuli, impulse, response. Stimuli means the senses that evoke responses in an organisms are called stimuli. The stimulation occurs with the help of the receptor which is present in the sense organs and other parts of the body. The receptor undergoes response with the help of an impulse. Electric impulse reaches the brain and in the brain we can see neurons. The messages from the neuron give rise to response. So now let's learn the structure and the function of neuron. The neuron contains a head portion called cytone, or it is also called cell body. It is covered by a cell membrane, and inside the cell membrane there is cytoplasm with center nucleus. The tip of the cell body is called the dendron. The branches of dendron is called the dendrite. From the cell body, there is a long elongated filament called axon. This axon is repeatedly encircled by a Schwann cells to form the myelin sheath. The myelin sheath has a shiny white color and it contains a lipid called myelin. The branches of axon is called axonite. And the tip of the axonite there is a synaptic knob. Now let's discuss how the transmission of impulses moves towards the neuron. The impulses first of all reaches the dendrite. These impulses moves towards the dendron. From the dendron, the impulses moves towards the cell body. When the electric impulses reaches the cell body, it moves towards the axon. From the axon, the impulses moves towards the axonite. When the electric impulses reaches the synaptic knob, they secretes a neurotransmitter. Once again, when the electric impulses reaches the synaptic knob, they secretes a chemical substance. And with the help of these chemical substance, the messages moves towards the dendrite of adjacent neuron. And these impulses moves towards the neuron and as a result response take place. Peculiarity of Schwann cells is the Schwann cells repeatedly encircles the axon about 200 times. The function of receptor is the cells identify stimuli and it create messages. Next is oligodendrocyte. It is a specialized cell which is seen in the brain and spinal cord to construct myelin sheath. Now let's discuss the difference between Schwann cells and oligodendrocyte. Schwann cells are seen in the nerve cells, whereas oligodendrocytes seen in the brain and spinal cord. Moving to the next is the myelin sheath, which is shiny white in color. Axons of most of the neurons are repeatedly encircled by myelin, a membrane containing lipid called myelin sheath. Function of myelin sheath. It provides nutrients and oxygen to the axon, accelerate impulses, act as an electric insulator, protect the axon from external shock. We learned that Myelin sheath has shiny white in color. The part of the brain and the spinal cord where myelinated neurons are present in abundance is called white matter. The part where the cell body and non-myelinated neurons are present is called gray matter. Okay students, watch the video. Thank you.